Hey Virgo, welcome to your general love reading for February 16th through the 28th. I hope that you guys are doing well. Grab your sips and let's get right into it. So, as I was meditating on your energy for this reading, I heard a song by the band Chicago, and it's called Old Days. And if you listen to it, it's very much a song about reminiscing on experiences of the past and wanting those days to come back. So, we'll see how that ties into your overall reading. I started out by pulling a couple of oracle cards to get a sense of the overall energy for you all. The first one that came out is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And the other oracle card that came out for you all is remain positive. All right, so we'll see how those fit in. Let's pull some tarot, get a sense of the energy surrounding you. So we'll start with your current energy. Current energy for Virgo. We have the High Priestess. And for the energy that's surrounding Virgo currently, we have the Magician. For obstacles, challenges, and what's hidden, okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. For advice from Spirit, we have Justice. And for the potential outcome, all right, we have a few. We have the Stars, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we also have Judgment in reverse. All right, so let's grab another set of tarot and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. So for Virgo's current energy, we have one that flipped out, Six of Coins. For the energy that's currently surrounding Virgo, we have the Knight of Swords. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, oh, we are definitely not taking all of those. And I will note also that the candle just went out. We have the Three of Wands for challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden. Advice from Spirit. Okay. Advice from Spirit, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And for the potential outcome, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So let's grab some oracle cards and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further before we get into the reading. Okay, your current energy, Mask. Energy that's surrounding you. We have the Phoenix. Challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden. Paradise. Advice from Spirit. We have Not Today. And for the potential outcome, we have Love Call. All right, so let's hop into this. What I'm feeling overall with this reading is very much a sense of wistfulness, kind of like when you see those old movies and you have the woman kind of sitting in the window and she's staring off into the sky, and there's a montage of memories and flashbacks that's sort of playing in the background. That's what I'm feeling for you guys, and there's a little bit of a sense of sadness. So what I'm picking up is that for a lot of my Virgos out there is that perhaps you're separated from someone that you care about, or that you feel like this separation is coming in, like it's inevitable. And what I'm hearing is that everything is not lost. Like, you should remain positive. Not necessarily that you guys will be together, but remain positive in that things will work out for the way that's best for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what we have to say here. So for your current energy, we have the High Priestess, the Six of Coins, and we also have Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I'm feeling right now that you are very much struggling to gain your footing and find balance in this situation. It's almost like your gut is telling you that something's going on, something's happening, but you're not sort of outwardly showing that worry, that nagging feeling. You're trying to sort of squash it down and put on a happy face where it's like, no, 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 things are fine, it's okay. It'll be, it's all going to work out. It's all right. So I think that you're doing a pretty good job in putting up a facade and how much this situation is truly affecting you. That might be with the other person that's involved, that might be with family and friends, but it really seems as though you're just really trying to, put on a brave face, right? So, what we have for the energy that's around you, we have the Magician, we have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So, in the context of this reading, what I'm feeling right now is that the person around you may be manipulating you a little bit. And it seems as though there have been some words that have been expressed that have been rather cutting. At least that's how it feels to you. And in this person's mind, it seems like they're kind of ready to move forward, right? Maybe you all got into this interaction and both of you thought it was going to go one way, and then at some point the paths diverged and you still thought it was going to go one way, or at least you were hopeful, and this person was like, I'm going to go ahead and get off at this exit right here. But maybe they weren't so clear in letting you know that. What we have in terms of the challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, and we also have Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So here it really seems like the challenge is, for you to sort of turn off this sort of nurturing energy that you have, this willingness to give stability and, to an extent receiving it back. It's not what's happening. You're waiting for things to come to some sort of resolution. You're waiting for this other person to, merge back onto the interstate so that you two can head in the right direction where, it's just you two and you guys are happy and, everything's good. And it's like, well, why isn't this happening? Like I've done my part, to stay optimistic, to stay hopeful about this, and it just, what is going on? It feels very confusing to me, a very confusing energy. So what we have in terms of the advice from Spirit, we have Justice, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have Not Today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. So, Virgo, Spirit is telling you that it is time to start seeing the truth in this situation. With the Justice card, it's time to take a very hard and balanced and fair look about what's going on. Seven of Cups, take away the illusions. Time to strip away the confusion that you're having and be very, very real about what's going on. I think that in keeping this mask on and trying to stay positive, you've been giving yourself maybe the wrong idea that things are more okay in this situation than they actually are. And Spirit is saying it's time to start dealing. Like, not today, but very soon. You're going to have to. Um, what we have for the potential outcome, we have the stars, we have the chariot in reverse, we have judgment in reverse, we have the three of cups in reverse, and we also have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So, what I'm seeing is that if you are still, if you are separated from this person, it seems as though they're going to come back. And I don't know that they necessarily have the best of intentions for you right now. I think that there's a lot of games being played here. And I think that you are very much leaning on the strength of what was past, where there was so much hope and optimism and things to look forward to. I think that that's going to sort of prevent you from seeing what's actually happening. But when this person comes back, you're going to find yourself back in that same position of things not moving forward, things being stagnant, things being up in the air. And it's not going to put you in a place of happiness. So, everybody has free will. And that's a good thing. That's what makes us human. So you can make the best choice for you based on the information that you have at that time. But if I were to give one piece of advice based on this reading and what I'm hearing and feeling from Spirit, is that you should really stop and take a very hard look about this person, their actions towards you, how those actions make you feel, and decide whether or not this is something that you're willing to accept going forward. So let's pull one last oracle card for you guys to close this out. See if there are any final messages from Spirit for you. Any final messages for Virgo? Okay. We have one that came out, and we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So I think with this card, even when things don't look super optimistic, or when things don't necessarily turn out the way that we wanted, or the way that we hoped, or the way that we envisioned, there is something good to be gained from it, especially when it comes to relationships. At least that's what I found in my own experiences, is that even though it hurts at the time and it sucks and you probably have a lot more questions than answers, there'll come a point in time when you can look back and say, wow, that really, really worked out for the best, didn't it? Whether it's freeing up space so you can meet somebody else, whether it's getting stress off of your back, getting rid of anxiety that's born from being confused in a situation with someone else. Remain positive that no matter how this situation shakes out, there's something good that you'll be able to take from it. Okay? So I will leave it there. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If it was and it resonated, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.